Did you try? No. Okay.
I tried to send Baldwin.
He makes a lot more money as a banker.
And you've been in contact with them off and on over the last few years.
Back
you know, Whitewood has lost 2 of his children in the plague in 1609. 2 of them died.
Oh, really?
You're a
yeah.
physician, right?
He even went away to the country to try to avoid it, and they still died. So.
Can I come check you?
Huh?
To see if, like, he's been admitted?
Wouldn't be really an admitted thing, but he might have contacts that you guys don't.
Okay.
Who knows, might. Yeah, you can
go
check with
Whitewood. Because I performed for your wife.
Yeah.
So I know you, so that's a connection.
You know Whitewood. You know Godfrey. You guys fought together, so there's kind of like that whole combat vibe going.
Did I treat him, or did I treat James's character?
You treated Katie's character.
Okay.
She got shot, remember?
Oh, yeah, we brought him to the... No, I thought it was a sword wound.
Okay, so
Maybe it
you
was.
live in
East Cheap.
East Cheap.
That's across the river towards the tower.
Okay. I'm going to look around.
Splitting up. Yeah.
Going to look around East Cheap.
Okay. You'll have to wait till you guys are finished this afternoon in a couple hours.
Okay.
Same with you.
And I'm going
Same
to
with
invite
Kyle.
these two to come along.
Okay.
Like us specifically, or are you saying like to the group, like anybody can come with me?
Anyone can come along.
Okay, yeah, there we go.
Okay.
I just figured it might be a little weird if it's like you and you.
Well, she's talked to. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
So
Well, I
you
just showed up.
mentioned somebody coming along looking for Clancy Bottom. You can still hear his wife's voice ringing in your head. It won't stop. Hawksworth is obviously a little hungover. You guys are working on tomorrow's play. You're getting scripts. Prompters are like trying to figure out what they're going to have to do to rescue people. Blah 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 blah. But by mid-afternoon, you guys are done well enough that people can go if they want. The play's ready for tomorrow and the next couple days. Everybody's pretty much on task. So you guys will have the rest of the day if you want to go look into this whole situation. Ambralyn has been fighting the whole time.
Let me. Who am I probably closest to?
The actors?
All the actors.
Probably the ones that you went through Candle Cove with.
Or maybe they're actively avoiding you.
Hoff, Payne, Jay, Ufford, and Coggshall are probably the ones that you're the closest. They've been there the longest.
How long has Clancy been?
Clancy Bottom's been working there.
You said 4 years, right?
4 years is her.
No.
He's been there for a few years. Let me see if I actually noted how long he's been there. Stagehand at the Globe. 5.5 foot tall, very healthy. Often climbs up in the high places.
5.5? What a giant.
He's tall. We'll say he's probably been there for 5 or 6 years. He hasn't been there as long. He got there after the whole Shakespeare dealio happened. So no, we'll say he's been there for about 9 years.
Wow.
He's actually been working there for quite some time. It wasn't long after his first child was born that he got work at the Globe.
Me, right?
You've been at the Globe you were at the Globe for 10 years since the whole shit that happened at the Tower of London. Remember, you were at the Globe for a few years before 1600 until the Candle Cove thing happened, and then you quit for 3 years and worked as a censor for the Queen, and then came back to the Globe in 1603, and then the Queen died around the same time. So she couldn't live without you. Anyway, so that's how long Clancy Bottom has been working here.
Like one of the rumors floating around.
Alright, I'll let you pick. I want to talk to one of the Candle Cove guys.
Okay, let's just do Roland J. I don't remember what part he played, but he was involved. He was at Candle Cove. What's it say behind him, Tom?
Tall and good looking, excellent at death scenes.
Oh yeah, he's great at death scenes.
Oh, I love the way he does.
Yeah.
That's the way
He does. He doesn't overdo it. He's just right. He's, if it's a quick death, he can do it. If it's meant to be drawn out, it's supposed to be comic, he can do it. He's just really good at dying on stage. He likes to do it too, because that means he can nap the rest of the play.
What is his name again?
Roland J.
J.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to call him Jay.
Yeah, by his last name.
Boy, Jay, give me a swig of that flask you got there. I know you got one under your coat.
There you are, Hawksworth. He played Milos, the evil Spanish brother of the Skin Taker in the Pirates of Candle Cove.
You played... No, I'm not going to say that.
No, you know this. He knows
I know,
this.
I know.
You guys don't ever talk about that.
Yeah.
Ever.
Come on, don't.
Yeah.
Don't jig me.
Say it. Just say it.
What is...
Hair of the dog. It's ale.
Is it?
Well, Mostly.
Mostly.
I had to piss earlier.
Oh, where's Bottom?
Oh, I haven't seen him. He knocked over that table a few nights ago. I haven't seen him since. Well, everybody remembers when people fuck up, and you remember it for like weeks. Hell, I'm actually taking that from an actual theater experience from fucking 20 years ago.
Oh, God's breath. You drink with him now. Where is he? His
No,
wife,
I drink
his
with him
wife
on the-
approached me. Where is he?
Oh, she approached you, eh? Oh, say no more.
Oh, I don't need to be going for girls like her. Trust me.
Oh, she's a looker.
Well,
I haven't seen him. I don't usually drink with him. He's been he talks to the other stagehands and such, but and I know he's from Eastcheap. Other than that, I mean, I'm not his friend or anything.
well, I don't think anyone.
You know,
Unless
Isley,
it's the stagehands on.
Isley and Hutton and Stewart and Huddleston. They see him as much as we do.
What's all this talk about him knocking over a table? My mind's a little foggy.
Remember, he was playing a gentleman. Wait, what was he called? He was called a gentleman on the street, and there was that scene, and he went and he bumped that table and knocked all this stuff off. Remember that? You were there.
You don't think it took you that hard, do you?
No, it happens. We gave him a little ribbon afterwards, but you know, these things happen. I wouldn't think. He's done worse. You remember that time that he fell through that tapestry 6 months ago?
Is that the one they had to sew back because he ripped?
Yes, he ripped it in the middle of the show, and
Oh,
he made that whoa noise. You remember that? And it got a good laugh. We put it in the play
like
after
a
that.
girl.
Yep.
Good times.
That was much worse than the table incident. No, I don't think you would have taken it personally. It's kind of strange you didn't show up after that.
It's just strange that's the last time you saw him.
Right, well, he didn't come in the next day. He was there for rehearsals afterwards.
His wife hasn't seen him since Sunday, and he did the table incident.
That was Monday, so he didn't go home Sunday night, and you're saying?
Oh, yeah, or Monday.
Or Tuesday, or Wednesday, if you hadn't
Oh,
seen
but,
him.
oh, of course. I just don't know where he would have gone.
Nope. Well, he's from Eastcheap. Always ask around there if you're looking for him.
I suppose. One more sweet, please.
Oh, yeah. If you can stand it,
Right.
with your good heart, loving of the wine and the tart. And then he wanders off. That's his exit.
Muttering.
You know that he likes you. You two both went through Candle Cove together, and there's a kind of a bond between all the actors who are in Candle Cove. Because you're all like, well, that was weird. Weirdest thing we've ever seen. Anyway, so, anybody else you want to talk to or anything? Hellen, Huddleston made her thing about going to find, if anybody wants to help me come find Bottom.
Yes.
He is one of the stagehands, so obviously probably closer to Bottom.
I'm just going to think to myself, I suppose I should handle this now, because I don't want that woman berating me on Friday before
Or every day.
or every day from here on. I will go speak to Huddleston.
Okay.
So, I suppose Bottom's wife came to you as well.
Yes, she did. Sir.
And she cried and cried and cried.
Yes, sir.
And it was piercing your ears as well.
Yes.
Are you drunk?
No, of course not. I don't actually do much drinking.
Oh.
You probably do actually do drinking, Helen.
Okay.
It's safer to drink ale or beer than water. There's a better chance of getting sick from water.
You could say you don't get drunk.
I don't get.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Oh, I don't get drunk that often.
Well, that's where all the fun is.
Oh my god.
Anyways, is anyone else going with you? I suppose I will, just because I really don't want that woman coming back to me Friday when I need to be mentally focused on the play.
I have a connection with a physician.
Who?
A physician.
Oh,
She's talking.
Oh, okay.
It's one of the
I didn't know she was like one of those things where it's like two people are talking, then like from the shadows, someone's like,
Oh, yeah.
I have a connection.
It could happen like
It
that.
appears that way, but it's not.
Do you walk out of the...
Yeah, I walk out of the shadow.
Okay, yeah.
Because I was like behind
I
him.
like that.
Okay.
She's behind the curtains.
Behind the curtains.
Into stage left.
Careful, you get stabbed that way. Look at Polonius. Anyway.
I have connections to the position in town. I'll talk to them.
You. Alright. So we're going to.
Are you quite alright?
No. I'm not alright.
You're feeling better. Actually, the piss ale that Jay gave you is actually, like, helping. Little hair of the dog's helping.
But I'm an actor, I'm a so to play it.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough.
But.
Right.
Bottoms first. Right?
Okay, so you two are going where then?
Why being so
I was
pissy all
going
the time?
to East
'Cause you're
Cheap.
I didn't pick my character.
East Cheap.
East Cheap. So you two are going to go to East Cheap where Bottom lives to try to ask around there.
Yes.
Of
Yeah.
course.
And you were going to go talk to Dr. Whitewood. Okay? That gets you involved. On the way to East Cheap, you spot a familiar face.
Oh.
You spot Peter Godfrey.
What are you doing?
Like
What am I doing in East Cheap?
waddling down the street is what he's doing in East Cheap.
I was gonna say
East Cheap doesn't
he's having,
mean
like,
it's like a bad neighborhood. It's just that's just the
It's
name.
full of poor people.
That's you want to lend them money, so they'll owe you and never be able to pay you back, and then you live off the interest.
I was gonna say he's having dinner with us, but I guess that works too.
Well, damn it, Ashton, your idea is better. Fuck me.
Leaving or going?
Okay, so we're gonna say that we're gonna let you get together with Whitewood, having an early supper at your house. Well, we'll deal with East Cheap first, then we'll come to you. So East Cheap is a excuse me. It's not a bad neighborhood. It's just a general London neighborhood. On the map, it's going to end up being over here's the tower. It's over in this area, over here.
Okay.
As an FYI, the actors especially, and you guys have been there too, the Mermaid Inn is over here. It's where a lot of actors and writers and philosophers go. The down here is where the Globe is. You guys probably all live somewhere in Southwark, on the south side of the river. You are, asking around Bottom's neighborhood about him? Like, just trying to get some leads there? Yeah.
Yes.
You don't get any leads to where he might be, asking for a few hours, but there's a Walter Fane who you meet, who tells you that Bottom had been worried about something as of late. His mind seemed to have been taken up by something, like he was worried about something. He was not at the tavern Sunday. Usually he's at the tavern on Sunday. There's just a local tavern on the street. And he says, yeah, usually we drink together on Sundays. On every night. But he wasn't there on Sunday. That was the last I saw him was Saturday night. So I saw no sign of him on Sunday. Maybe find another place to drink.
Well, yeah, no help. We saw him Monday.
We saw him Monday.
Well, I'm
He knocked
sorry.
over a table.
Sorry. Knocked over a table.
Table.
He seems confused by that, but you just walk away. Right. So you find that out. You're going to see Dr. Whitewood, who you get a knock. Do you have servants? Does Whitewood have servants?
Well, he did lose the kids. He might need more.
Yes or no, Ashton? Quick.
No,
Okay.
she had a nanny, but then she doesn't have one anymore. So.
Oh, your daughter. Yeah, okay. So it doesn't need the name anymore. Okay, so knock on the little room where you and Godfrey are partaking of your supper. It's Abigail, your wife. She's like, yes, some gentleman here to see you. It's that fiddle player that you
Oh,
had
I
over
didn't
here for
ask
my
him.
birthday.
I didn't ask him to come. But I mean, I wanted to surprise you.
She gives you one of those looks, those wife looks, like, mm-hmm. You want to see him or not?
Yeah. Yes. I'll see.
He's not carrying. Did you bring your violin with you, or did you leave that at home?
No, I have it. I don't ever carry it around on the streets. It's always
Well,
in my case.
he doesn't have a violin with him to play for me. I'll send him in. So the plump little lady who answered the door ushers you in and shows you to a back room. Where you spot Dr. Whitewood with this opulent gentleman. Opulent being the nice way of putting that. He's a big fat ass. Portly. They both have steins in front of them. They're probably drinking ale. There's a platter of steaming roast mutton on the table in front of them, some bread and cheese. There's a lot of food. There's even a lot. There's most of it's on Godfrey's plate, on the fat guy's
I thought you
plate.
were just going to end with on God.
He's wearing very nice clothing.
And Godfrey.
Yeah. He's wearing very nice clothing. As you enter, he belches very loudly. And there you
Why
go.
did you invite me over again?
Because you eat everything. Everything! Alright.
It
That's
makes,
true,
it
we
makes
don't have
Ab-
any more
You
kids.
guys, you're in the room.
it makes Abigail
here's
full
that,
useful to cook a bunch.
here's that musician.
Dr. Whitewood, it's so nice to see you.
Yes, what brings you here without your violin?
Yes, well,
That part you say a little louder.
Yeah.
Without your violin.
yes, well, that's back in the safe at my room. Yes, I was wondering, as you are a physician, if you had seen a man by the name of Clancy Barton. I know you partake of the arts rather occasionally.
I had gold rum.
The doctor said medicine.
Scots was
I haven't seen any Clancy Bottom. He's probably a little too full to have his medicines.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
He owes me 6 pence.
oh baby, a trip.
But no. What is inappropriate?
Vernacular.
I'm like,
Scoundrel.
scoundrel. Okay. Scoundrel.
Scallywag.
6 pence, so I guess I have no choice but to bargain.
Yes, well, if you do come by later, maybe you could pay for my wife. I'll pay you a little bit more than 6 pence.
I'm gonna take you up on your offer. I appreciate that.
So, what has you interested in this Clancy Bottom?
Well, his wife came and blabbed out. You know how it's about
Laser course.
Yes.
Well, she was very distraught, looking for him, hasn't seen him since Sunday. The last time I saw him was Monday when he knocked over his head drunk.
That story never gets
Wait,
old.
did I go to that play? Or was it? It was bad, right?
The Shield of Solstice wasn't a very good play. You could have gone if you want. I'll it's totally be your choice.
I'm not grown to mentioning of that name of that play.
Oh yeah. No, we totally went. We totally went together. The wife doesn't like comedies. Is it a comedy?
Oh, you probably know.
Shield
Shield of Solstice.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
By Everett Eggerly. A new comedy about a magical shield that creates miracles on the summer solstice, and several men, all from different countries and backgrounds, trying to get hold of it. In the end, it is lost to the sea, and the men become best of friends.
Yeah, my wife
It's
doesn't.
kind of- Yeah. Go, sorry.
My wife doesn't like the comedies. They're a little too vulgar for her. But me and Godfrey, we get a chuckle out of them.
Never again. Never again.
It was pretty terrible, especially the table. The table was actually the funniest part.
Oh yeah, that's right. That was when he knocked over the table.
Oh, I slept.
Oh, yeah.
I was sleeping through it, and then that's what woke me up.
Doctor goes for plays just to go to
Well,
nap.
no, they usually.
No,
it was so bad he fell asleep.
Okay, got it.
I take Godfrey when it's comedies because Abigail doesn't like comedies.
That's cool. All right, so what happened here? I was busy trying to open this monstrous bottle.
That she hasn't seen him. I was just talking.
She hasn't seen him, right? But he's disappeared. Disappearing people, that's weird.
I mean, is it that hard?
Yeah, it can be, yeah.
The only reason this concerns me is because she owes me money.
Well, that
That's
is
a very good reason.
Yeah.
Did you actually introduce Godfrey to it?
Oh yes, and God. Nice to meet you.
Wait, you're Godfrey. What did you say?
I said, oh, and yes, you must. Like, you're God.
Oh, okay, okay.
Godfrey. You are Godfrey.
I misheard you. Okay, so
Wait, she's Godfrey.
you haven't heard of Clancy Bottom. You haven't heard of Clancy Bottom.
Is this your Godfrey?
You haven't heard of Clancy Bottom. You haven't treated Clancy Bottom.
Yeah.
To your knowledge.
Your house elf.
He can't afford no services anyway.
Probably not. But he's got, well, probably not. So anyway,
Christ.
What do you guys want to do? You still have time in the day if you want to try one other place. You guys took several hours at Eastcheap. It's starting to get late, but you stay up late.
And you didn't have any known enemies?
No.
Okay.
His friend, his drinking buddy, no. Clancy Bottom was a nice fellow. Every single like him.
I want to go to his house.
Yeah, you can go to his house. It's a 2-story, very narrow house in Eastcheap. It's adjoining the houses next to it. There's a small garden in the back. Smoke coming out of the chimney. It's been very hot too. This has been a terribly hot, dry summer, by the way. It's June, and it's just been like the Thames is low. It's just been terribly, terribly hot and dry. Anyway. Are you knocking?
I'll come
or?
to his house with you. I'll knock on the door.
Okay. Agnes answers. Have you found him?
I'm sorry, we haven't.
Oh my heart.
But we are looking for him.
Thank you so much. Oh, thank you, sir. She's like shaking her hands and like seems very. Oh, thank you, Mr. Hawksworth. Thank you. Thank you. You.
I'd like to take a look around on that. In your house.
Oh, do you think there might be something here that can give you a clue as to where he's gone?
There might be. Yes.
I don't know, but I can read, so I might be able to find
Oh, all right. Yes, of course. Look as much as you want. Just go on down back. You can look in the garden. She probably can't read, or at least not very well. Reading is not a lot of people can read. Almost all actors can read. I mean, you have to be able to read.
It was a minor slight. It wasn't in.
Yeah, you can go in the house. She also shows you there's a little enclosed garden in the back. Right now there's some like herbs and shit growing back there mostly. There's 2 kids.
Take herb.
Yeah, the dank herbs.
No, like
I think I know where Bottom is.
Jamaica. Yeah, Bottom's got there's 2 children. Shoot.
Is there any upturns?
Cecil and John, she is who Agnes introduced you to, ages 10 and 8.
He has sons.
Yes, he has 2 sons, Cecil and John, ages 10 and 8. So they're pretty young. They were just sitting down to sup. They have porridge. They're eating porridge. They're pretty cool. But yeah, you can look through the house. It's basically a room downstairs that's a kitchen living area and a room upstairs that is a bedroom for all of them.
Okay.
And it's very narrow and tall, really crunched in there. So, yeah, she.
Boys on the head and just head upstairs.
Okay, yeah.
I'll follow him.
They guard their food.
I'll follow him.
Okay.
Attempt to not talk to anyone.
Okay. Yeah, you succeed. Upstairs is just a bedroom. There's some beds. There's a chest. That's like a trunk. It's full of clothes. There's no chairs or stools or anything up here. There's some stools and a table downstairs. That's about it. It's pretty Spartan. You don't see any sign of writing or any books or any of that kind of thing.
Mrs. Bottom.
Yes, she comes upstairs.
This trunk full of clothes.
Oh yes, that's our clothing. And the children's.
Does it look like any is missing?
No.
So he didn't take clothing for an extended stay away from his house.
No, he only has 2 outfits.
Well,
And he didn't take the other
No,
one.
it's right here. This is it. This is nice clothes. They're not very nice.
I can see that, man.
And does he have anywhere where he writes or he gets letters or...
Well, he can write and read. He doesn't do it very well. He had a scrap of paper. He kept looking at it. I thought, what's that? What's that, Clancy? What are you looking at? And he was like, there's nothing there. It's just nothing. Don't you never mind. I don't want you to worry about it. So I did. Worry about it.
Do you have the scrap of paper with you?
No, he took it. He had it with him.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to take a look and he wouldn't let me.
Okay.
Who gave him this paper?
I don't know.
Well, I'm out of ideas.
Okay.
Time to go drinking.
Okay, so he kept looking at this scrap of paper. What about that Walter, what was his name?
I don't know.
His drinking buddy.
Oh, Walter Payne.
Walter Fay.
Yes, Walter Payne. You know where he lives. He lives on the street. He's a Fletcher or something.
Okay. What
Some
time is
random-
it at this point?
It's after dark, but it's not late yet. You know what I mean? Taverns are open. People are out and about. Mostly, a lot of criminals are probably out and about. Just watch your step. You should be fine. There's 2 of you. You'll probably be okay.
Okay.
They're actors. They're too poor to run in there.
You guys aren't wearing like finery, so you're probably pretty safe. No. Hawksworth is still poor. Actors don't get paid much.
Oh,
It's about the craft.
I'm going to go to the tavern, see if, what was his name?
Fane.
again?
Walter
See
Fane.
if- Fane.
Yeah, he's there. He's drinking.
Okay, Mr. Fane?
Oh, I was gonna say before you go over there,
Mhm.
I'm gonna suggest we split ways then.
You can. You guys can all split
I
up.
was gonna like walk around East Cheap and just talk to anybody. and
Okay.
everybody.
Okay.
You want to talk to Fane about what? You have to jump back to Ambralyn. She has
So I'm
some stuff
poor,
she
but
can
I'm popular, right? That's how I can.
No. Writers are more popular than actors. Actors kind of are. You can't think of it like nowadays where actors are super famous. Think of it more in the 20s where actors are like. In the 20s, actors were contracted to the studios, and they had to do whatever the studio said. And people didn't think as much about the actors as the stories. It's the same back in Elizabethan. The writers are more important than the actors. The stories are more important than the writers.
I'm a tool.
Kind of. But the thing is, you're really good at it, so people
Yeah.
enjoy it. So it's more about your craft than it is about making cash or being famous. You know what I mean?
Right. So like what I'm saying is I have like no leverage as far as somebody else that would be asking these questions. It's not like, oh, you're Hawksworth, I'll help you.
You might. If they've seen you and they like you, that'd be on an individual basis as opposed to like Justin Bieber fans. You know what I mean?
Oh, I'm the Bieber of the 17th.
No. Doesn't matter. Okay, so you're asking around about him. You're going to talk to Fane about what? I'll get back to you momentarily.
About if
I'm trying to
he,
get you guys all together.
about if he knew anything about this piece of paper.
No, he didn't know anything about a piece of paper. He just knew that that Bond seemed kind of concerned about something. Now that you bring it up, but
Okay.
he didn't share what.
Okay, so
He's got to be drinking somewhere though. That's what Fane says. You don't know what that means exactly, but
he's got to be drinking somewhere.
well, what else would you do?
Well, suppose you're right about that.
Okay, think about it, Helen. What about you? You have time to do something else today if you want. After talking to, what was the consensus when you with this group here? Were you guys going together?
Well, I guess has Godfrey done eating?
Oh yeah.
Godfrey's never done eating.
Yep.
For right now, yeah.
For the moment.
Take the turkey leg.
All of
It's in my pocket. What do you want? Yeah, Godfrey
Well,
can do
we
that.
got nothing else to do tonight, Godfrey. We should just try and
I'd
find
rather not go home to Baldric.
this young man. That's true.
Okay,
As long
so
as I can stay away from
are you going? Did you already leave, or are they going? Are you going with him
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
probably went with me.
to do where? Where do you guys want to go?
What are his like usual hangouts?
Probably somewhere in East Cheap near where he lives.
Issue?
And you guys know where that part of town is.
I'm probably gonna meet you actually at some point somewhere.
You'll probably all run in. If you guys go to
Yeah.
East Cheap, you'll eventually
Yeah, we'll
run
walk
into each
around.
other. Yeah. You guys all can run into each other in East Cheap and meet up. Helen, you do not know these two,
Okay.
so just FYI.
Okay.
You recognize Dr. Whitewood and Godfrey from the shit that happened 10 years ago.
Oh, is this happening right now?
Yeah, you guys eventually run into each other in East Cheap, and just to get the group together for the moment. You guys can split up again if you want, but you at least know that there are other people dealing with this situation, probably. You recognize James from the theater, you recognize James from the theater. He is apparently Dr. Whitewood, and Godfrey, who you probably haven't seen much of, but off and on in the last 10 years. So there you go. Go!
Wait till
Role play! Oh, wait.
Wait till